Alright, what's up you guys? This is Hugo3310 here, and I'm going to start making like a little YouTube video kind of playlist thingy. It's a helpful video. So what today we're going to do is how to get applications for free. This is what you do usually when you just jailbreak. First thing what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Cydia. Right now I have Cydia in this folder, and you open up Cydia, and you just give it some time, let this thing load. Okay, so as you can see up here, if you are just new to jailbreaking up here, that where it says done, release, downloading packages, stuff like that, that means it's getting everything ready for you. But right now what you're going to have to do is go to sources on the bottom. If you're on an iPhone, you got to find your sources, and you want to add this right here. You want to add heculo.us. It's http://heculo.us/ or whatever. So let me just reload this data. This is what happens when sometimes stuff doesn't work. It has to reload. Once you get that, it'll be in the description. Once you get that, you want to find a thing called Installulus 5. Installulus 5 works with iOS 5, and it's great for iPad. So I don't know, it'll help you install and get free applications. Once you get it, you'll get an application that looks just like this right up here. It's called Installulus. Let's get to meet it, or whatever. Now, when you first start right here, where it says categories, it's going to have to load. So, what goes on there is it's getting all these things cached, which means, okay, when you first get into it, it might, instead of doing one of these, where it takes forever to load all of them, it just loads everything for you. So you can just hit this, and it'll be ready just for you. And also, it helps you do this. So you can go from apps into updates, apps, and popularity, and stuff like that. So let's say I want to get a game, or just like a utility. Now I'm running an iPad, so when you are on an iPad, it's going to say iPad right next to the application. So I'm going to get a utility. Right here, as you can see, it says iPad, 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 and then this one is not an iPad thing. It's not an iPad application, so it's going to run in iPhone mode. If you don't know what that is, and you don't have an iPhone or an iPad, then I don't know. It just means it zooms in on the application. So let's just say you want to get an application. Let's go to popularity. Real metal detector, easy Wi-Fi. Most of these are kind of garbage, but I can't blame the developers because they work pretty hard making all this stuff. So let's just say I want to get, I don't know, battery double. What's that? Can't double your battery. Calculator HD, anti-thief, buzz player, accurate clock. Let's go with that. So with this new update, depending on where you go, you'll have to do one of these. You're going to have to enter CAPTCHA, which is those kinds of things. 849G. Sometimes they get confusing. Oh wow, I just messed that one up. E6N3. Submit. And you basically fly into a place where you sometimes have to wait some time. So I'll cut this one through for you. You hit slow download because obviously you're not going to be paying just to download free stuff. So you're going to wait 30 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1, 0. Okay, so this site automatically throws it in for you. Some of them do, but this one you got to hit to download. Don't fall for their weird ads. Here's downloads. VJ is a really nice application. It lets you mix videos. So if you don't know about that one, hit the App Store, look for that. So here's Hacker Clock. When you get it, it'll be downloaded, but you have to install it. Be careful though, because some applications, like if they're a really high quality game, they're going to be 1 gigabyte or something like that, or 500 megs. Make sure you have enough space to double that application or even triple it, because it's 1 gigabyte, but installing it makes a lot of files go around your iPad. Say like some caches or stuff like that, like some graphic GUIs or GUIs or whatever. And well then, now that it's installed, you go back to your home screen and you can see there. Let me just put this folder out of the way. Okay. So right here, as you can see, Hacker Clock. It's an iPhone version. It's not for that. Now I have Retina Pad, which helps you kind of clean it up a little. But if you go to 2x 1104, and it's correct apparently. So it's just gonna run a bunch of weird code that looks like Windows code for some reason. And that's how you get free applications. You can do a bunch of them, and there's a new thing called magneting. If you see how the hacker clock wasn't an iPad version, so it wouldn't get it correctly. How can I explain this? If you know what torrents are, there's a magnet on the torrents. So let's say that means you don't have to get the file to download it. So let's just say usually more popular games will have it, or more popular things. So usually I think this game would have it. As you can see here, there's a magnet versus going through one of these. So as you saw, if you're gonna download it, you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to go through some captchas and press download and wait some time. But here, when you hit the magnet, it already starts for you and has to be magnetized. This usually takes, depending on the size of the game, this usually takes how can I explain it? Depending on the size of the game, this can take from a minute to 5 minutes. Now, sometimes it might be just better to hit download and go through one of these. The best ones, if you guys, for me using this for quite a while, LimeLinks is fast, Mediafire is the fastest. If you see a Mediafire one, you always want to go for that one because Mediafire has extremely fast servers. So, yeah, we're not going to play this game. And also, you always want to remember to delete these. I just have this one here in case it gets deleted or in case something happens to it. Infinity Blade 2, as I was talking about, some good games will be well over about a gig. And it also gives you some information there. So it's going to say latest version, so you can always know what the latest version is here. So sometimes they do not have the latest version. Sometimes it'll be like one of these or something. And sometimes you might want to go to an older version for you to crack it or get some Cydia tweaks on it or something. But other than that, that's how you get free games. And also update settings, so you can update stuff like that. Now I'm not updating these because I have some cracks on them from Cydia. But yeah, that's how you get free games from Shooter3210 here. If this helped you out, like it, subscribe, and comment for more videos from like this. I'm sorry for kind of ruining and wasting your time if you didn't like this video.